What up, what up, what up? It's your boy ARP, Rapid Entertainment. It's the movement, back with another video for y'all. About to hop into this Pat Stay versus Big K recap. I'm gonna try to jump through this as fast as possible though, because I want to spend the second half of this vlog talking about the top battle rappers of 2017. We here in August, so everybody that's on this list is gonna have what? Tops 3, 4 more battles, if that. Some are only gonna have maybe 1 or 2 more battles before the year is out, so we far along and we can talk about it. Who's the top guys of the year? Who's gonna walk away with that crown by the time we wrap the year up? We're gonna get into that. And do remember, we're about 2 weeks out from Writers Volume 1 going down September 2nd, Saturday, 2 p.m. Funkadelic Studios, which is in Midtown Manhattan. If you do not have your tickets yet, go to writers1.eventbrite.com. There's gonna be food, drinks, edibles in the building. Matter of fact, go to my man Mal's Instagram right now. Even if you don't follow him, which you should, check him out. That's basically what's going to be powering the event. When you go to his Instagram, you're going to see what I'm talking about. First round, Pat Stay opens up with those joking intros that he's notorious for doing. Then after that, he gets to a point where I'm not sure if he got thrown off, but he freestyles for a second, then he gets back on his writtens. But when he gets back on his writtens, his delivery is choppy. There's a lot of pauses in his flow. You could tell, like, he's about to either choke or he's really holding on to his bars. Then the second hand closed like a thrift sale. Pretty light round for Pat, plus it could have been much cleaner. First round on Big K now, he opens up with some bars that actually connects to his closer in his third. Keep hitting the weights, weights don't hit back.
Very good. But brick not hit back.
You ain't even sucker free when you alone that night. Then he brought up that Pat and Rome shit. I think we could all agree that that was crazy. Lighting up the dark side like Jamaican skin bleaching, I like that one, especially since Pat always represents the dark side. K. Michelle ball landed.
The average girl I wouldn't if it stink, but on the strip as K. Michelle, I still give her a little pass.
With the silencer that'll turn down 50 like Dave Chappelle.
Name your price in the beginning. If it ever gets more expensive than the price you name, get out of there.
Then towards the end of K's round, he's speaking on himself, speaking on his jail time. Basically, he's trying to pull the bullets because it's a predictable angle. So just in case Pat Stay mentions it, he's already trying to talk about it himself in the first. Second round, back on Pat Stay, opens up with a rebuttal about Calico. I'm curious though, is that a pre-written rebuttal or is that a freestyle on the spot? I mean, that's a predictable angle. People coming at Pat Stay talking about the Calico situation. So sometimes people do that. Sometimes people pre-write rebuttals and they wait for somebody to bring it up and they already got it in their pocket. I mean, to be 100% honest, I felt the same way about Big K and Ill Will. That Big K rebuttal, I was always curious. Was that pre-written or was that a freestyle on the spot? Makes you think sometimes. A shot at Sirius Jones basically using an interview when Matt said he was hungry. Make you eat the biscuit like old women.
My biscuits.
And right behind that, he's come up with a strong angle about Big K mentioning his prison time and his bars. Even though K put that defense up in the first, Pat shit has landed. Nice setup with this one.
Against Constant, you literally listed off every charge. I guess that's what you gotta do to have any conviction behind your bars.
This one right here was a good trap. Pat probably knew that as he was setting up bars, talking about you work a regular job, that K was going to respond, which he did in the battle. You saw him shaking his head no. Then he sets up bars coming right behind that lands. Good trap.
I'm uptown negotiating with the coke shoppers. Oh, drop it. You work a regular job, bro. Stop it. See, he's shaking his head as if it's a bad thing. No, he's the type, if I said right now that he was an honor student, he'd get all defensive and be like, no, that's fucking bullshit, y'all. I'm stupid.
This was a much better round for Pat. Basically got to his strong point, which is angles. Back on K, starts out with the crackhead angle. Funny performance about crackhead tendencies.
The side effects last forever, you big ignorant bitch. That's why you always twitching and keep licking your lip. Hey, yo, check out. Check it. Check out.
Big punch that lands.
I mean, you such a real dude. You had to get fake teeth. We wasted all that cash, and you could have just paid me new choppers in your mouth. I do it for way cheap, but say cheap.
Then an angle of what Pat does for a living. This right here was a funny setup.
You from Dartmouth? That's right. Stochanovit? Did I pronounce it wrong? Was I supposed to know it?
Alright, final round, back on Pat, opens up with an angle basically saying that Big K be too angry. Then coming off of that, he takes that into an angle of why he is who he is.
Hate on my style all you want. Soon it'll all start making sense. There's a reason why I get paid the most and I'll always be the main event.
calm it down before I light you up like I bought a vow. Then he lost a little bit of momentum, had a pretty light closeout. Started K's third round now, comes out punching. Mentions he was supposed to battle Hollow, but it got blocked. Then he calls out suspicion about the judging for Pat's title match. This nigga K going for blood. Next up, an angle about King of the Dot and Head Ice. And this one right here seals the deal.
And when I seen you versus Marv, I thought it's not crazy to say. You started the cheap personals that even made it to today by making fun of autism. Because you was lazy, Mr. Stay. But wait a minute. Now you got the baby on the way. Huh? Yeah. I bet them bars keep you up at night, zoning out in traffic, about to run that light. Maybe you deserve karma, or to come back twice. A set of twins with autism. But you love that, right? Right. I hope your kid comes out perfectly healthy, and you give it big kisses. I would never disrespect children. That's his business.
This one here for me is pretty clear. I got a Big K 3-0 with the closest round being the second round. If some people edge out Pat for the second round, I mean, I can see how you can make a case for that, but I do got Big K taking every round. Before we get to the top battlers of 2017, let's get to this quick Pat Stay topic. Let's remember who he is for the people with short memories. He's no small fry in this game. He was the champion of King of the Dot for a time. Like he said himself, there's a reason why he's always the main event. He's a real talented dude. He's one of those versatile guys. He could do the jokes. He has the charisma. He's got the stage presence. He's got the aggression, he's got the bars. He's one of the top guys at King of the Dot. But this is a big downside right now for Pat Stay, given who he is. You're talking back-to-back losses from Serious Jones, DNA, and now Big K. All worthy opponents, of course, capable of beating a lot of people, not to take anything from them. But given who Pat Stay is, I think he's at a point where he needs to have a great performance, if not a classic performance. If that means that he should skip a few cards, take a little bit of time off, then so be it. The next time he gets in the ring, I think the fans really need to see him have a great performance at this point. I got a lot of respect for who he is and what he's done in the game. So given his stature as a fan, I think he needs to get on that stage for his next battle and really show who he is. Let's talk about it. The candidates to me for the best battle rapper of 2017. Since we just talked about Pat Stay and Big K, let's think about it. Crazy performance with JC, just beat Pat Stay. Did he have anything else? But even still, those are impactful battles. So shout out to Big K. I think you can't really have the 2017 list without him. There goes another guy that definitely belongs on the list, JC. Beat Chef Trez. He had a crazy battle with Big K. I'll leave the winner up to y'all. Clearly beat Chess. He has Ronitty coming up. He's definitely on the list. Next up, Old Red. He had that sick performance with Av. Basically showed everybody that he was back and he wasn't playing. Then he created a lot of noise for himself after he battled Show Off. A lot of people said that's his top performance of his career, if not his top 3. He just beat Shine, at least 2-1. Next person on the list, Jims. Definitely made a lot of noise for himself in 2017. Now let's think about it for a second. He won a judge battle 5-0 against Averb with money on the line. He beat Loso on King of the Dot. I have him 2-1 edge over DNA. That's a real close battle. That's going to be a goodie when that drops. That might be the best back and forth of the Massacre card. All the blogging, getting his channel moving, staying connected with the fans. Real entertaining guy. One of the best channels going right now when it comes to blogging. You know what I mean? And you got to give him credit. He's really pushing his own brand. And he's out here, he's promoting his battles, and he's showing up to those same battles. Give that man the credit he deserves. Oh, by the way, Jims was just up for a spot on MTV. He actually pulled himself off of the show, though. I mean, so a lot of people probably will never hear about that, but I'll be the one to make sure that y'all hear about that, because I'll be proud of these guys that's really out there putting in the work and putting on for themselves. But because of some behind the scenes stuff, he took himself off the show. RBE shit. TWORK, another guy that stays in the mix heavy. His name is always up there with the top guys on the scene. I got him beating Chess, I think it was 2-1. Here's the thing about Rock too. If he happens to beat Hollow, I think that would be huge. A lot of people have Hollow on the Mount Rushmore, right? If he beats Hollow, you can't sweep that shit under the rug. So we see how TWORK closes out the year, but I got him in the runnings for 2017 right now. Next person on the list. How many of y'all have dropped a comment or a tweet or a post talking about, don't book this man, he should retire, fuck him and all that shit? But here he is in 2017 on the list for Battlers of the Year. He is in the runnings. Charlie Clips. He's always had the talent. A lot of people got at him for not showing up and freestyling and slacking on some of his battles. But give that man all the credit in the world, because here he is in 2017. He's bringing his A game. He's winning all his battles. Burns the Fireman. I don't know who that is. I gotta check that battle. SDK. He had that 2-on-2 that just dropped with Goods, Gwitty. Oh, that battle was actually the same night. He had 2 battles on the same day. That's crazy. Not too many battlers do that shit. He had Danger Zone on Black Ice. The Saurus, I had him winning that battle. I saw that in the building. And I just caught the stream of Rob B. I think he beat Rob B on UW as well. So Charlie Clips, no matter the opponent, from people that's been here since grind time, like the Saurus, all the way to up and comers like Rob B. I mean, he's coming to play. He's on the list. Next guy, Cortez. Who does he have for 2017? His B-Dot battle dropped this year. He had Daylight. He had Prez Mafia. That was a crazy performance. He had Ish Moolah. He had the 2-on-2 with Math. That didn't drop yet, but they did good. Yo, Cortez, he's going off in 2017. Let me say this too. He's another guy that sometimes, depending on the fucking time of the year or what's going on, the fans don't give him all the respect that he deserves. You know, and then on top of that, people got short memories. I don't. I've never been that type of person. I mean, this is somebody that goes back to grind time. You could possibly call Cortez a legend in the game right now. Why not? Grind time and Lions Den, touched almost every platform, battled around the world. This is Cortez we talking. This is somebody that's had one of the best angles and 3rd round closes of all time. Did you not see the Hollahan battle? What about his epic shit in his 3rd round with Hitman? The man's got classics. The man's got a resume like shit. A lot of the other top guys that's in the game that y'all give a lot of the credit to. So I'm one of those guys that I just don't appreciate when, you know, Cortez gets disrespected. I mean, I don't give a fuck what card he's on. He has nothing to prove, and I'm not talking to a league. I'm talking to the fans. A league's gonna do whatever they want to do. You know, a theme, or just having fun, or doing business, whatever. You know, it's just the game to all the leagues and the platforms. But the fans, don't get into shit to the point where you start disrespecting somebody's brand, especially somebody like Cortez. Shout out to Tez. Had Ice. Now, I'm not gonna get into everything that he's done in 2017, but to me, if you win a championship battle on King of the Dot, that's a major accomplishment in the year. You know what I'm saying? He's walking around right now as the champ of one of the top 2 platforms in the game. So why not? That alone should earn you a spot on the list. And I'm going to stay consistent with that. If Tay-Rock moves himself up the list by beating Hollow, if Ice gets on the list or moves himself up the list by walking around as the King of the Dot champ, then what do we got to say about Arsenal? He's got to be on the 2017 runnings list too, right? Think about it. He just beat Iron Solomon. I got him 2-1 clear. And even past that, the man just beat Loaded Lux. Might have 30'd him. He might have 30 Loaded Lux. Fuck else you want me to say? Put that man on the runnings list for 2017. And 2 more guys I want to put on the list. BRIZZ Rothstein and TWORK. BRIZZ Rothstein, he's winning a lot of big battles. He's getting a lot of big looks and putting on. TWORK, actually, his status of moving up in popularity as one of the standout up-and-coming guys, I think puts you in the argument. You know what I'm saying? He did lose to Mike P, and Mike P came out of that battle with maybe one of the best punches of the year. I mean, that reverse life shit, that shit is stupid. I think TWORK, if not on the list, is at least honorable mention simply because he's creating a good wave for himself. And I like to give respect to shit like that. That's my list. Let me know if y'all think I missed anybody. Drop me a comment. Give me y'all feedback. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel and stay tuned. We got the rest of the card trailers dropping, so make sure you stay tuned to the channel. It's your boy, I'm out of here.